Hey everyone, welcome back to this another tutorial on income tax. So in this video, we're gonna see how you could file ITR2 form step by step, and I will show you comparison with the old ITR2 form so that you can find like how easy it is. I also get lots of questions about sections. So just to make sure in this new website version, there's nothing changed except you can file ITR2 form online. So all the sections, everything will remain the same. So whatever I told in my earlier videos about sections, either schedule 112A or any other schedule, it will remain the same. All the concepts will remain the same. Just to make sure, the only thing is changing like how you will be filing or you will be entering the details, and the way of filing will be different. So before starting the video, if you are new on my channel, you can subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get all these latest video updates. So without any delay, let's start the tutorial. I already explained in my previous video that you could file ITR2 form online as well as offline. In this video, I'm gonna talk about how you could file ITR2 form offline and how you could download prefilled utility. So to download prefilled utility, you need to get logged in this new portal. Then you have to go here, e-file, then income tax returns. Then you have to go here, download prefilled data. You have to click here. Once you click here, you will see this page. You have to select assessment year. So this would be the assessment year 2021-22. Then you have to click here on continue. Once you click on continue, you will see this page, and here you have to select offline. Once you select offline, it will ask select filing type. So I want original return 139.1, so I have to select this one, and then you have to select ITR form. So because I'm going to fill for ITR2, I will select this ITR2 and I will click on proceed. So here you will see download, then you will see offline utility, and here you will see prefilled data. So once you click on download, it will download JSON file. So just click on download and you will get this. If you want, you can download offline utility as well. So if you click on here on download, it will download this setup. There's another way to download this setup as well. What you need to do, you can go here, help, and you can see this download. So once you click on download, you will see assessment year here, and then you can select assessment year, and here you will see utility. So common offline utility ITR1 to ITR4. So either you can download from there or you can download from here as well, right? So I hope it would be clear now how you could download prefilled JSON and how could you download utility. So I already downloaded this utility and JSON just to show you demo. Let's quickly go there and open this file. So while recording this video, the current version is 1.0.7. You will get this zip file. You have to extract this file. So if you are using Windows, you have to go here, extract all, and then you have to just click here on the extract. You will get this exe file. So what you need to do, you have to click on this exe file. So once you click here, it will get installed in your system. So it will show you like installing, please wait. So you will see desktop utility ITR1 to 4, version ITD, e-filing, DU, and this is the version 1.0.7. So whatever version you will download, it will show here. Then you have to click here on the continue. Here you will see utility connected online, and here you can change all these appearances if you want. I'll keep this as it is, and here you can start filing return. So in the previous video, I showed you like how could you do that online. So in the offline, you have to go here, file returns. So we'll see these options. If you click here, download prefilled data, it will ask you your PAN number and assessment year. And once you click here and fill the details, then you can click here assessment year and click on proceed. So it will land you on this page where you can again log in and fill your details and download the prefilled data. Since we have already downloaded it, we can go back here and we can start by import prefilled data. So once you click here import prefilled data, you can click here on the continue. Then again you have to enter your PAN number. So just to make sure your PAN number should match with your JSON file. So for example, if I put incorrect PAN number and then if I click on proceed, so here you have to select assessment here, and if you click on proceed, and here you will see attach file. So you have to attach file. So let me show you this example. If I attach this file, so here you can see this error, PAN mismatch, prefill PAN number and entered PAN number does not match. So you need to make sure that you have to enter correct PAN number. So let me go back again. Let me do it again. And now you will see this message, details saved earlier against PAN. Just click on yes. So again, you have to attach the file. Now I have entered the correct PAN number and you can see this success message. Okay, so let's go on proceed. And here you will see this data. Just for security purpose, I'm just showing you the demo data. So you have to click here, file return. Here you can see assessment year, imported date, and just click on file return. So here you will see, please select the status applicable to you to proceed further. I'm going to do with the individual. Just click on here. And if you click on here, it will ask you a few questions, but I know which ITR form I need to file. I want ITR 2 form. I will just click here and proceed with ITR 2. So here you will see this page. This is very similar what we saw in the online. So just click on let's get started. And here you will see this. Are you filing the income tax return for any of the following reasons? So you will get these 3 reasons. Just click here. Taxable income is more than basic exemption limit. If you see this option is not applicable to you, just see which option is applicable for you and you can select accordingly. So just click here on the continue. So here you will see all these schedules. Let me do comparison now with old ITR 2 form. So here in the journal you will see schedule part A general information and schedule governed by Portuguese civil code. If you see the old ITR form, you will see this part A general. Then in the income you will see schedule salary, schedule house property, capital gain, schedule 112A. If you see here, you will see schedule salary, house property, capital gain, schedule 112A. Then if you see here, you will see schedule 115 AD, provision, other sources, and here also you will see 115 AD, OS. OS means other sources. Then you will see special income, exempt income, pass-through income, and here also you can see special income, pass-through income. So overall, you will see similar schedule but with slight renaming. So you don't need to bother much about this new ITR 2 form. If you are familiar with old ITR 2 form, you will find it very easy. So you can refer my old tutorial as well. Whatever I told in my old tutorial for the related sections, that will remain the same. So let me go back again on the new ITR 2 form. So let me show you the side-by-side comparison so that it will be easy for you to understand. So I'm going to select all these schedules which is there in old ITR 2 form. So let me select first part A journal. So in the journal, I'm going to select this one. Then salary, schedule capital gain, it's already selected. Schedule 112A. I don't want 115AD here. Schedule other sources. I want this as well. I don't want any specified person's income. You can't uncheck this schedule special income. Then I don't want all these. Let's go on here in the deductions. So here you will see ATG, ATGGA, ATD. Here I have ATD section as well. So I have just selected ATD here and 6A. Here you can see 6A. So I just selected 6A, so that's fine. In the tax part B TITTI, you can't uncheck these options similar to this one because these things also you can't uncheck in the old ITR version. Then I want TDS. Just click here. Once you click on TDS, you will see that this option schedule details of tax payments will also get selected. In the others, if you see here CYLA, you can see that you can't change in this section as well. So similarly, you will find this CYLA and BFLA. You can't uncheck anything here. So it's very similar whatever we saw in the old ITR form. So let me maximize this. Just to recap, in general, I have selected schedule part A general information. In the income, I have selected schedule salary, capital gains, 112A, other sources, special income. In the deductions, I have selected ATD, chapter 6A. In the tax, I have selected TDS. In the others, these options are selected. So once you are done with that, you can click here on the continue and you will see this note. So just click on continue. You will see you have selected 18 schedules. Based on like whatever schedule you have selected, you will see total number here. Then it will ask if you want to proceed with the questions. You can skip these questions anytime. So I've just clicked on here and it will show you message. We have prefilled your return based on information available with the income tax department. Please confirm the details in each sections are correct to proceed. Okay, so just click here. So for all these sections, you have to provide your confirmation because they have extracted all these details, but you need to confirm here and you need to provide your consent. So for each section, you have to fill the details if something is not there. So let me go on part A, general information. So you have to click here, provide your confirmation. You will see all your personal information here. So your first name, last name, PAN number, date of birth. Here in the contact section, you will see your further details. In the filing status, this is returned filed on or before due date. So this section has been selected. You can find all other sections here as well. In the bank details, you will see all this, whatever bank details you have provided, you will see there, and at least one bank you have to nominate for refund. So for example, I have nominated this one. So once you are done, you can just click here, confirm. So once you click on confirm, so it will ask you a question, are you opting for new tax regime? So I have just selected no. If you want to opt, you can select yes as well. Then residential status in India, so resident, and I've selected this one. You can select based on your residential status because NRI can also fill this ITR2 form. So you need to make sure what option you are selecting here. If you're resident, you have to provide this option. If you're non-resident, you have to provide all these details here. So this is very similar. If you see this form, let me show you this form. So part A, general, you will see all these details here, right? Whatever we saw in the new form, and then here you can see this option. Here you can see these sections. So once you click here, you will see all these sections here, and here you can see the status. So this is very similar. I'm just going to select again for resident and 182 days, and details of directorship, details of unlisted equity share. So just to make sure, if you see here, so like in this form, it's also asking for director, and if you see the similar questions asked here. So if you select no, and here details of unlisted equity share, if you have any, you have to select yes, but I don't have for this one, so just no. And once you click on here on the save, it will get saved, and again once you click on confirm, so you will see this green tick. So let me go on schedule salary, and let me compare with the old ITR2 form as well, side by side. So provide your confirmation, and here if you see salary part, you will see the similar details like details of income, salary, and for example here you will see this nature of salary. You just need to click on here, do you want to add more employers? If you don't get data in your pre-filled JSON, you can add employers manually, and you can see similar option here, name of employer, like here name of employer. I'll just put the similar data here, 10 of employer, can put data from here. Then address of employer, I'm just putting similar data, town and city, Noida, pin code. So once you enter on pin code, you can also see state here, zip code. It should not be mandatory. I don't know why it is mandatory. So select employer. So if you are having a private job, you can select others. But if you are having any central government, state government, you can opt your options accordingly. I'll just click on others. Nature of salary. If you click here, you will see basic salary, dearness allowance. So let me click on basic salary only. I've entered here 1,50,000. So just put the same data here. So if you compare with the old ITR2 form, you can see nature of salary, nature of perquisite, nature of profit in lieu of salary here. And similarly, you can see this here as well. Like you fill salary details. Then on B section, it's saying value of perquisites as per section 17.2, value of perquisites as per 17.2, then profit in lieu of salary as per section 17.3. You can see this option here. If you don't have anything here, you can just click on add. So you will see this gross salary. Similarly, if I compare with the old ITR2 form, deduction is 50,000 here, and if you see here, it's 50,000, and income chargeable under the head salaries 4 to 5 is 1 lakh, and similarly you can see here income chargeable under the head salaries 4 to 5. So whatever option you were saying on the old ITR2 form, it will remain the same. So just click on confirm, and once you click on confirm, you will see green tick here if everything is okay. So let's talk about schedule capital gain section now. So you have to click here, provide your confirmation, and you will see all these options like land or building or both, equity share or unit of equity oriented mutual fund. If I open older ITR version form, you can see similar bits here like sale of land or building or both. Then you can see sale of equity share or unit of equity oriented mutual fund section 111A and all others here. If I click on here, equity share in a company or unit of equity equity oriented fund under section 112A, and if I click here on continue, you will see this. And then if you click here, you can add details here for section 112A. Once you click here, add details, if you have any deductions under section 54F, you can fill over here. Otherwise, if you need to fill schedule 112A, you need to click here schedule 112A, and here it would be showing you two options. You can add details from here or you can upload CSV. So let me click on add details now, and if you compare with the older version, let me go on schedule 112A, you will see similar details here. If you see here share or unit acquired, and here you will see share or unit acquired. If you click on drop down, you will see these two options, on or before 31st Jan or after 31st Jan. If you click here as well, you will see these two options. Then ISIN code, name of the share unit, ISIN code, name of the share unit, number of share units, sales price per share unit, here also number of share unit, sales price per share unit, cost of acquisition, fair market value, and here also cost of acquisition, then fair market value, then expenditure, and here also you can see expenditure, right? So let me fill all these details and you will see that it will have a similar calculation like before. So I'm filling the same data which I filled in the old ITR form. ISIN code. One thing you will notice that this field won't get auto-populated. In the old ITR version, if you fill this ISIN code, you will see this will get auto-populated. So in this case, I need to copy that, or you can put name of the share manually, number of shares per unit. So we have 100 here. Sale price, we have 3000. So just put here cost of acquisition. Fair market value, similar data I can put here, 1412. Expenditure 0. So you will see the full value of consideration is 3 lakhs. And if you go here, you can also see full value of consideration is 3 lakhs. So once you are done with this, you can click on here add, and you will see that all details are added here now, and you can compare the calculation here. So you can see cost of acquisition without indexation. If I compare with older version, cost of acquisition without indexation, it's 141200, and if you see here 141200, and if you see at the end total deductions and balance would be 158800, and if you see here total deductions and balance is 158800. So I hope you got idea, like it will have a similar calculation whatever we saw in the old ITR version form. So nothing is going to change. The only thing is changing like how you would be filling the details. If you have any other units, you can add here with the add another option, and once you are done, you can click on confirm. And now if you go on schedule capital gain, and if you click here on continue, you will see that details are already picked up here. If you expand it, you will see 158800 is here. This is very similar what we saw in this file, like you were putting all these details here. So if you click on capital gain section, you can see details here. Number 4 from sale of equity share in a company, and you can see the similar bits 158800. So just picking up the data from this section and putting in the CG section. And similar thing we are doing here. We are filling schedule 112A, and then it would be putting the data in capital gain section. So let me minimize it and then confirm. So the next schedule is schedule income from other sources. If you click on here, provide your confirmation, you can see this. And if I go here and click on OS, so what we call here OS other sources, so that schedule other sources here. If I click on add details, you will see nature of income, and here you can see all those options: dividend, gross interest, rental income from machinery, plants, building, etc. And if I compare with the older ITR version, you can see similar options here: dividends, gross, interest, gross, and here you can see rental income from machinery, plants. So you can compare very easily. You can find all those options here. Here I put interest from saving bank. If I click on B interest gross, you can see all these options from saving banks, from deposits, from income tax refund. And if you see here, you can see similar options here as well. So it's very similar whatever you were doing in the older ITR version. So let me put the details there: 102099, 102099. This is the dummy data. You need to fill whatever you spend, and once you fill the data, you can click here on the add. So you can compare these options easily. Like here you see for 2 income chargeable special rates, 3 deductions under section 57. If you see here 2 income chargeable special rates, then here if you see deduction section 57, on 4 and 5 you can see amounts not deductible under section 58, then 59. Here if you see 4, 58, then 59, then at 6, 7 you will see net income from other sources chargeable at normal applicable rates. And if you see here net income from other sources chargeable at normal applicable rates, then 7, 8, 9, then 7, 8, 9 and 10. So you can see here 10 information about accrual receipt. So let's click here on the confirm. Now for schedules CYLA and BFLA, and in the older ITR version form you can see these schedules are together CYLA, BFLA. You're not filling any details here. It will be just giving you overview for CYLA, and if you see here it's a BFLA, and here also you can't fill any details. You just need to provide your confirmation. So if you click on provide your confirmation, it will show you all the details and you can compare these details as well. It would be similar. So if I see here number 2 salaries, number 8 it's having long-term capital gain taxable at the rate 10%. Here also if you see at number 2 you can get salaries, number 8 you can long-term capital gain at the rate 10%. Then here you can see net income from other sources chargeable at normal applicable rates, and here also if you see this you can see net income from other sources chargeable at normal applicable rate. And if you see schedule BFLA you can get all this calculation from salaries, long-term capital gain taxable 158,800. So let me just confirm it and then I can show you schedule BFLA. Just click on here and you can see similar details here, and at the end if you see this current year income remaining after set off 360,899, and if I go here you can see similar 360,899. So far now everything on track and in sync whatever we were filling in the older ITR version form. So just click on here compute set off. So this is done. Now schedule CFL. If you have any losses that needs to be carried forwarded to future years, then you have to fill. So not fill any details here. I'm just keeping this empty as well. Just provide your confirmation and compute set off. And it's all done. So let me fill schedule 6A and then we will see schedule special income details. Just click on here, provide your confirmation. Now you will see part B, deduction in respect of certain income / other deductions, and if I click here 6A you will see deductions under chapter 6A. Now here under ATC I have put 10,000. So let me click on here add another, and here you can see all those deductions. So if you see you can see ATC, ATE, ATCCC, and here also you can see ATC and all other sections. So let me just click for ATC and amount of investment 10,000 and just click on add. So once you click on add you will see total deduction under chapter 6A and just click on confirm. So let's go on schedule special income now. Click here provide your confirmation. And here now you can see all these calculations. So let me open 112A in older ITR version. So here you can see 112A income 158,800, then taxable income 100,899, then tax thereon 90. And if I compare here income 158,800, taxable income 100,900, and tax thereon 90. Just forget about round off figure because you can see 899 there and here you can see 900, but tax thereon would remain the same 90. If you want to understand all these calculations you can refer my tutorial on schedule 112A, and there I explained everything in very detailed with a section and calculation. So you can refer that video to get understanding how we reach on this. So if I scroll it down there's nothing further, and at the end you can see in total, and here also if I scroll it down there's nothing, and at the end you can see 90, right? You can click here on the confirm, and now you can see that this schedule is also confirmed. Now let's go on schedule ATD, provide your confirmation, and here if you click on add details you can see similar thing like whether you or any of your family member excluding parents is a senior citizen. And if you see here you can see similar thing here as well. In both options I have selected no, and here also you can select no or not claiming for self or family. Whatever is applicable for you, you can select this accordingly. Let me select on no, and here no also, and just click on add and then confirm. So you can see here that this schedule is also confirmed. So the next is schedule AMT. You don't need to fill anything here. Similar like we can see in the older ITR version, you don't need to fill anything here. You just need to provide your confirmation. Click here on provide your confirmation and you can see similar thing here. Just click on confirm and then you can see here you are done. Schedule AMTC. I have not filled schedule AMTC here. We can just click here, provide your confirmation and you can just click on confirm and you will see all done here as well. Now let me fill this tax paid information and then we can see part B TI and part B TTI. Here in the older version you can see part B TI TTI together and TDS here. So let me just fill the details whatever I filled here. So just click on here, provide your confirmation. Then if you see here details of tax deducted at source TDS on income as per form 16A issued by deductor. So you can see similar here TDS2. Just click here, add details and then if you compare with the older version, this is saying TDS credit relating to self other person 5A, you can put self. So if you are doing for self, just put here self. Then you can fill all these details, 10 of deductor. Deducted in own hands, you can see here deducted in own hands, then claimed in own hands. So claimed in own hands is something like how much you want to claim that money, then gross amount, and here you can select whatever your income from. So here you can select head of income, income from other sources. In your form you can select accordingly and just click on add. So you can see here 45. I have one more details to add. So I just click here add another, again self, TIN number, deducted in own hands, then claimed in own hands, then gross amount and head of income and just click on add. So you can see total TDS2 10,255 and if you see here claimed in own hands 10,255, just click on confirm. Okay, now we can compare part B TI. So just click on here, provide your confirmation and we can open this as well. Here part B TI. So the first section is part B TI and if you see down you can see part B TTI as well. So let me go on here salaries. You can see 1 lakh here and here salary 1 lakh, then capital gain you can expand it and you can see 158,800. Here also you can see 158,800. Then income from other sources at 4. So if you see here at 4 income from other sources 102099. Then total of headwise income number 5 and here at number 5 you can see total of headwise income 102099 and then all other details if you can see here deductions under chapter 6A 10,000. So you can see here all these details and deductions under chapter 6A. At number 12 you can see total income 350,900. Here at number 12 you can see 350,900 and at 17 you can see deemed income under section 115 JC 350,900. So if you see here deemed income under section 115 JC 350,900. So everything in sync with the older ITR version form. Just click here on the confirm and then we will see TTI. So this is confirmed. Now just click here on part B TTI, provide your confirmation. Let me go here in the TTI. So you can see here 2D tax payable on total income 90 and if you click here show details at 2D you can see tax payable on total income 90. Then at 3 rebate under section 87A, here also you can see rebate under section 87A is 0. Then 4 you can see tax payable after rebate 90 and here also tax payable after rebate 90. If you see here at point 6 health and education says 4%, it's a 4. If you see here it's a 4 and then if you see here tax payable after credit at point 10 94. Here also if you see 10 number tax payable after credit 94. At point 12 net tax liability 94, 12 net tax liability 94, then aggregate liability at point number 14, then 15 tax paid and 17 you can see refund. So here also you can compare, you can see at a 17 refund. So here in refund you can see 10,160 and if you see here in refund you can see 9160. You can see it's an interest fee 1000 and here you can see there's no such fee. So you can see refund here as a 10,160. So this is right. You can select as a no. If you have anything you can select as a yes and then at the end you can click on preview return. So just click on here Once you click here, you can see this one, like all this which you filled, part A journal, you can see all these informations here, and then schedule salary. Once you click on each schedule, you can see this data, whatever data you filled. So you can click on all these tabs and get the data, part B TI. So once you are done with this, you can click here on the next, and then you have to fill like preview and submit your return. So you can put place here, and then you can click on proceed to validation. So once you click on here, you will see validation completed, 6 error found. So you can check all those errors, like please enter the bank name. This is the first one. You can put bank name, provide your confirmation, and then see what else are required. Click on again preview return, then next. There's one thing we need to fill, like whatever gain we got, we have to segregate that gain. It would be coming in the validation as well. I'm just showing you this because it will give you idea, like if you forget something to add, once you validate, you will see that and you can rectify. So here if you see, the total of all the quarters of respective CG must be equal to the final figures of schedule BFLA. So if you click here, so if you remember in the older ITR version as well, whatever capital gain you were filling here, you were also providing details in this section F, information about accrual receipt of capital gain. So you were filling your capital gain for the duration. Similarly, you have to fill these details here. If you see here, whatever capital gains we got here, you need to fill details here. So in this case, we got 158,800. So if I put, and then it should resolve this problem. So just click on confirm. I would advise you, once you fill this capital gain information, just go on here section F and you can fill it together just to avoid these validation errors at later steps. But yeah, if you forget anything, you can rectify it later as well. So just click on confirm, and again preview return all these details, and then next, then proceed to validation. And now you can see validation is successful. So because this is a dummy data, you can click on proceed to verification, or you can download JSON as well. So if you click on here, download JSON, it will give you JSON file. If you want to have the copy of this, you can also get that done from here. So once you click here on the download, it will give you PDF file. So it's loading. So once it will be done, it will give you this message, downloaded ITR2 preview.pdf, and you can open that PDF file and see all these details as well. So let me show you that file with the ITR2 underscore preview, and you can see all those details in the PDF form as well. You can keep copy for your reference if you want. So I hope this tutorial will give an idea like how similar this new ITR website with the older ITR version, and I hope it would be useful for you and you don't need to bother much about these new changes. So you can compare with your older ITR versions and you can see that all sections will remain the same. So let me know in comment section if you have any issues. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you can subscribe and hit the bell icon to get all these video updates. Thanks for watching. Bye and take care.